welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm back here with another my drawing book review. So I'm gonna be doing my sketchbook tour, and this is the part 3 of it. I got it wrong the last time. I forgot the first one that I did. I thought it was a painting one, but it's the drawing one. So that's part 1. The last one I did was part 2, and this is the part 3, and I'm gonna be showing you this. This one might be a little lot different from what I do now, because I was still figuring out that time what I really wanted to do. Was I good at faces? Was I good at doing sceneries or something like that? Because this one looks a lot different, a lot like something that I don't think I will be doing again. But yeah, here it is. It's not big as it used to be. Like, that video took a long minutes, but this is not gonna take that much time. So as you can see, it's a classmate normal book. It has all flowers in it, super duper cute. The first drawing which I have is a boat in the water. So as you can see, I'm just doing random things in this, but then also they're like good and looking. So this is my first sketch that I did for it. I didn't do that much. I did like only this thing, like how I want to shade them, like how I wanted to do the shading and everything. That's what I first thought, and then this is how it turned out. I really like the waves, like the coloring on it. It really looks so cool. In this drawing book, it's more sketching, and now what I really enjoy is doing faces, but then not coloring it with colors, doing like sketches in it. It's very cute. The next one is some houses in a village with a boat. There's no water. I don't see any water though, but you know how it is. Like, it's all like trees, and it's like all boats and everything. I try my best to do shading references, which is something that I'm good and not good at the same time. But that's what I like to do. Just try to practice, and might be I'll get them at the first day. And the first time when I did my drawing, like the last time that I showed you the book, the drawings were very light. But this time, as I was learning, the one thing that I learned was to do dark drawings. So here it is. Next drawing is this one. So you guys remember that I told you last time I did this one and the first drawing recreation on that book. So here it is, the original one that I did. It's like a lady in a hut. It is also an almond tree, I guess. There's some clothes, and it's like off a cliff. And here's another cliff. So here it is. The next one is, this is where I think the coloring really started. The page came off. That's why I feel like it's so cool. So it's like a birds in a tree drawing. It's so cool, isn't it? It's like very nice. I really like this one. I like the way I colored, and I like the way how I showed off the feathers, because I didn't make it mixed. I wanted to make it look like it's a different element on the birds. So the next one is it's also another sea reference. Actually, after showing you guys this all, I'm gonna have all black marks because it's all like sketching, so I'm just making sure I don't get the black marks on me. So here it is. It's like a blue water. Oh, blue water? What am I talking about? There's water, and it's like an island, and then there's some mountains, a boat, some trees, coconut trees. There's a sun. There's some birds, and I don't know how I should explain it to you guys. It's like an island with all fences around for nothing to come on up it. So there you go. I really like the blue that I went from dark to light. I think that I did very smoothly. But actually, if you look, it's a lot. No, it's not smooth. This one, I like to say it's a lot like haunted, like something that gives me that vibes, but also does not give me the haunted vibes. Because it's like dark, but then also has orange light, which I think that gives something like it. So here it is. Like, here's my like drawing, and then there's some like orange lights here, and then it's like dark, and I really don't know. It gives me like haunted vibes, but then it also does not give me the haunted vibes. You guys might not also not understand what I'm trying to say. And here's the before sketch that I did. Nothing but a tree. So yeah. This is my most favorite one. You guys can't even see the half of it. I think I posted this on my Instagram, but it's actually a girl, and it's like a whole like a sunset, and there's green. She's having her hat. This is the whole like a tree with flowers dropping over here. Some green grass. I really like this one. Like, I really love it. So it's just my favorite one, I think, in this one. Oh, this one is also cool, but this is like 2 variations that I did because I wanted to practice even in coloring and even in shading. So for the shading one, this is how it is. and this is the coloring one. I really like the way I matched all of them, because like, you know, the colors variation, like, you know, to show what matches in what and what comes in what. Because if you do pink and then if you do black, it will look very weird. But if you do pink and red and purple, it will look like a mix of colors, but in a nice way. So this is how this one is looking. This is a normal sketch that I did, and then I did it twice. So it was just like copy paste, and that's what I really like about it. Next one, this is the only color thing that's in it, is a house, and it's like mountains, and it's like a very scary road, I guess, and it has a very like colorful house right here. So yeah. And then this was the most trickiest drawing, I will tell you, because this one was like a watercolor drawing, I guess, a painting, but I had to do it in like a coloring way. So I used crayons. I'm pretty sure it was like crayons. It's like very smooth. I don't want to mix them. So it's like yeah, you know, because you can see all variations on how hardly I tried. It took me 2 days to complete this. I sat for like 3 hours or 4 hours, I guess, and then the next day I sat for an hour, so totally it took 5 hours to do this, because I had to mix in the variations like that too. Like the mountains, get a closer look on them, and the house, like everything had to be very, very, like it's a painting but then in a crayon way. So that's what was the very hardest one. This one I'm not really a big fan of. I think I can have done this better. It's like water. What is with me and water? And I really like the dark to light things, but I feel like I could have done it more lighter coming to this towards of it. But yeah, here we have a tree, we have mountains giving a shadow effect, we have like a house and then a boat. And shading I've done very light around the time, but then let me move here so that you guys can see a little bit of the drawing. Shading I've done very light around the time, but right now I have that paper stamp and everything, so I am trying to figure out how I can do it darker. And the next one is this one. It's like a lot island, but then it doesn't even have the water, so that's good. It's all a shading. It's all a shading, and it's all like, you know, an island. There's also the water here, a mountain, rocks, and then a little greenery, and then a boat tied to the coconut so no one can take it and it can now go. Next one is a bridge. And it's also my favorite one. I really like this one. It's like a bridge, and there's mountains, and then there's this tree, which looks very weird. But then, yeah, you have a bridge across the water, and probably there's nothing there. Hopefully, there's no alligators on it. And then there's some rocks and a mountain in the back. So very cool. Next one, oh, this one I really was waiting to draw this. It was a guitar. This was my first attempt to do any musical instrument. This is a guitar. I've written all before I even did this, and here's my before sketch. You guys can't even see it, can you? But this is how I did afterwards. I gave a yellow shading too at the back to give a good shadow effect on it. But then I think I could have colored it very well, you know? I'm pretty sure this is the last one. And then, yeah, this is a waterfall with a green grass behind it. And then there's some rocks, some trees, grass. I don't know how to explain it to you guys, but then yeah, that's my sketchbook, I guess. And I didn't do the last page. I don't know what was on me that I didn't do the last page, but that was this drawing book. It's part 3, and I really did like it, but for now what I really stick to and what I think is what I think I do it very well, and I don't think I can find any mistakes of faces, like, you know, like any faces, like side profile, like front profile, like cartoon. I try my best to do them, but I think that's what I can do best. But I don't think I can do sceneries very well. Sceneries and paintings I can do it very well, and I think I can ace that. But then yeah, that's my drawing book, guys. Hopefully you like this video. See you guys next time. Bye.